Hello, welcome back. You alright? You up for some more match worn shirts? Because I've got another top 5 for you. So brace yourself for some rare shirts and some interesting little stories. Now, I've had a lot of requests for a match worn Liverpool shirt, and I'm sorry to have kept you waiting so long, but I've been waiting for something special, and here it is. Dietmar Hamann shirt from the 2001 FA Cup final in Cardiff. Yes, that's right, when Gerard Houllier's men added the FA Cup to their trophy cabinet for this season, they'd already won the League Cup and they were about to win the UEFA Cup in a week's time. Here they did it, they beat Arsenal, came from behind, 2-1, Michael Owen, he turned the game on its head late on and scored that famous winner. And it was this amber coloured Liverpool away shirt that they did it in. Now, Liverpool had played in their away shirt in an FA Cup final 3 times before, 1950, 1977, 1996, and they'd lost them all. This was the first time that the Reds wore a different colour shirt and won the FA Cup final. Historic, really. They'd won it 5 times before, but always wearing the home shirt. And so, let's have a closer look at it. Let's see what makes it different. Look at that, massive Carlsberg, absolutely massive sponsor. That was a trademark, really, of Carlsberg. I don't know how they swung that deal because they just got to go crazy. It was like someone just changed the font setting to like 64 or something and just like banged it up massive. Reebok logo is raised embossed rather than embroidered as it is on the replica. And look at that, FA Cup final, Cardiff 2001, the first final at Cardiff at the Millennium Stadium. They were redoing Wembley, weren't they? Moved it to there. Look at that, embroidered with a liver bird on there as well. Also, we've got the AXA FA Cup sleeve patches. AXA were the sponsors of the FA Cup 98 to 2002, and they got their logos on there only for the final. Didi, German central midfield metronome. He started the match. He wore this short sleeve shirt. You got the large size Lextra Flock Premier League print on there as well. Didn't have to wear different styles. FA not bothered, wear the Premier League, so alright. There's also another feature, there's no Hydra move on there as well. There's a lot going on. Historic shirt. We all remember watching that final. Did on-show handball it? Not sure, but they got away with it. They won, and they did it in this shirt. Okay, so we've done Diddy. What's next? It's a Croatia away shirt from the 1998 World Cup. Famous shirt, famous design, and it was worn by Mario Stanic. Played right wing back at the tournament. He was bowing up and down there. The shirt was worn in the 3rd, 4th place playoff match against Holland. Especially famous because it's Croatia's first ever appearance at a World Cup, and much like they did at Euro 96, they set the tournament alight and went on a great run, reaching the semi-finals, going all the way until the host France spoilt the run. Remember Lilian Thuram with that great goal. They'd won this blue design when they played Romania, and then also in that famous victory against Germany when they just completely embarrassed the former world champions. And they made sure that the history books would have them down as the 3rd place team in this tournament, beating the Dutch 2-1. Davor Suker got the goal that made him the golden boot as well. We got the great Chavonica pattern down the sides. Love this blue colourway as well. Different, compared to, say, at Euro 96, they had just a white away kit. Now they brought in this blue, which take the colour from the national flag on there. Mario Stanic, Parma. He was with Parma at the time, went on to play for Chelsea. Real top pro. So we got like a flock material printing, and then the match detail isn't flock, as you might expect it to be. That's like a paint transfer. FIFA World Cup France 98. What a tournament. Great memories. In Croatia, they were such a part of it, weren't they? Top shirt. So another international rarity for you now. It's an Ireland shirt. Republic of Ireland from the US Cup in 1992. A lot going on this shirt. Ireland obviously got the new crest, which was launched in 92. But still the same design as they'd won at the 1990 World Cup. USA obviously preparing to host the World Cup in 94. They put on a special tournament with 4 teams, Portugal, Ireland, Italy and themselves. As part of the tournament, you saw different things happening that you weren't seeing elsewhere. You've got the numbers on the front of the shirt. First time that Ireland wore shirts with numbers on the front was at this competition. Later at the US Cup you had names on the back as well. Not present for this one, but you've got a beautiful flock Adidas number on there. Different style of print than the Irish wore at the 1990 World Cup, where it's more traditional, bit more classic Adidas on there now. I'll just show you what I'm talking about with the crest. The FIA got their logo more prominent, as before it was FA Ireland. Different style, more modern feel to it. And this new FIA logo, that would last until 2004. Just to show you there the difference in the print, you got the old style there that was worn at the 1990, and then this new print which came in 91-92 season. Shirt belonged to David Kelly. He didn't play in any of the matches at the tournament, as the US beat Ireland 3-1 in the first game. Then the next up was Italy, who won. But the Irish did manage to get a win at the tournament, beating Portugal in the final game, but they wore the away strip in that match. Long sleeves were not worn at the tournament, and you couldn't buy them in the shop at the time, but look at that. I mean, long sleeve Adidas from this time. It just makes it so extra special that you couldn't buy it. You've never seen that cuff before. It's worth holding out for the long sleeve just for the cuffs, really, and just the extended stripes that you get. You get so much more for your money down that sleeve. Real rare shirt. Say only wore it to this specification at that tournament. 2 matches this home shirt was worn like this, so very, very rare indeed. Now you're gonna like this one. AC Milan Rui Costa shirt from the 04-05 season, and that famous white away kit. This shirt, it's not from the final, it's not from Istanbul, it is from the semi-final though, and the second leg in Eindhoven, when the Rossoneri just about snuck through. I really like this shirt. It's just so silky and shiny. The players were pretty silky on the pitch as well, as none more so than Manuel Rui Costa himself. Didn't get to play in this match. He was an unused sub, as the Rossoneri lost 3-1, but that decisive last-minute goal from Ambrosini was enough to seal their place in Istanbul, when this design would be worn again. The less we say about that match, maybe the better for you AC Milan fans. Let's just say it finished at half-time. What we got on here? Well, let's have a look at the replica. And you'll see you can got a collar label on that, but it's printed. And if we look closer, we've got this jewel-lined material for a real soft finish on the inside. Also the Scudetto shield on there, which is machine stitched onto it. We've got the Champions League patch on the sleeve, and also the 6 times badge of honour on the left sleeve. If we look really closely at the numbers as well, you can see the text TR Flex. So look out for that on your AC Milan match shirts. It's on the name as well. Little feature on there. But yeah, a great shirt from very nearly a great season for the Rossoneri and the Portuguese maestro Rui Costa. It's a pretty much a game, set and match type of shirt. Great player. Lots going on there as well. Yeah, really like that one. And we'll end it this week with another Twin by Design special for you. What's we got here? The France Euro 2000 home? No, it's a Red Star Belgrade 2004 away shirt. That's right. Red Star Crvena Zvezda were still wearing the template that France had worn when they'd won the Euros 4 years earlier. But for me, I'm happy they were, because it's a real classic shirt, and especially with the sharp sponsor on there, really adding to the retro flavour of this design. Shirt was worn by Mirko Pantelic in the Champions League qualification match against PSV Eindhoven. Unfortunately, everything that could possibly have went wrong did go wrong in this shirt. They won the first leg 3-2. They beaten PSV. They came to Eindhoven with the lead, but they considered a penalty early on, went down to 10 men, and ended up losing 5-0. So the dream of the group stages was over. What fascinates me again about this shirt is if we look at the Adidas. I mean, I'm not sure if you know this, but if you look on the inside of an Adidas shirt, you will always be able to find the year of production. well, the date of production, and this shirt was actually made in February 2001, but didn't get round to wearing it until August 2004. I mean, who knows what they were doing with it? Maybe they just left a suitcase somewhere and then dug it out. The crest is a plastic transfer, thick plastic transfer, sharp sponsor onto a machine stitch cloth panel, as is the name of star striker Pantelic, top scorer in this season, had a great year, and then the transfer number on there as well. And let's have a look at what it's twinned with. The France shirt from Euro 2000. I mean, it's very, very similar. There are subtle differences, but it is very, very similar indeed. They just swapped a red band for a white band. You know, pretty much that's what they've done there. And on the sleeves, there's no red. Back is a little bit different as well. There's a bit more going on the material on there, but pretty much it's the same design. So that's it for this week. That's all we've got time for, the 5. But I will look forward to showing you more shirts soon. So please, give me some comments below. Tell me what you're looking to see. Tell me what you're wanting. And I will do my best to help you out. We've got a lot to take a look at in the coming weeks and months. So make sure you give me a comment. And make sure you subscribe to the channel as well, so you don't miss out. And I'll see you soon for another video. Cheers. Bye.